and welcome back to She Tried It. In a recent video, more specifically in my boho puff stripes blanket video, I spent half of that video doing a Q&A. I got tons of great questions, so if you missed it, I would definitely go back and check it out. I mentioned that some of y'all's amazing questions actually gave me video ideas. In that video, Amara asked if I could only knit or crochet one type of item for the rest of my life, what would it be and why? This might be a hard question for most people, but it was extremely easy for me. My answer was cardigans. I love making a good cardigan because I find it to be the most versatile of all the things I make. I went on and on in the Q&A video about why I thought cardigans were so amazing, but today, after completing this gorgeous cardigan called the Bomber Bolena, I thought this would be a perfect time to show y'all why cardigans are so amazing to me. I was thinking it would be fun to take y'all to some of my favorite stores and style this cardigan in different ways. As usual, there will be timestamps below for us to discuss the designer, pattern, and yarn, but for the most part, today's video is just a shopping trip between friends, so let's get started. Before I head out, I thought I would show y'all how I styled this sweater just with my own stuff. I'm already gonna do a slow-mo thing, and I'm gonna talk about this little patch later, but this is the shoulder patch that I'm gonna mention later in terms of a modification. But I just styled it with a white shirt from Walmart and a necklace from Amazon, pretty much my gold jewelry I wear all the time, some jeans from Ross, and some Crocs from Walmart. It's pretty cold outside, so I paired them with socks. So really classy today. Also, I want to address the elephant in the room. I did start doing, my mirror is dirty. I did start doing my hair last night, but I didn't have enough hair, so I didn't get to finish. I don't think it's that noticeable. It looks like I'm doing that little trendy rubber band style in the front. That is not the goal, but on the list of things today, we will be going to a beauty supply store. It won't be in the video, but I'm going to a beauty supply store and getting some hair, so. In case if you notice that my hair is not done, you're correct. It's not. Let's go to the store. Today's designer might be new to some of you, but she is by no means a small designer. I think her name is pronounced Ali Maravillas, but if not, I'm very sorry. Either way, Ali hails all the way from Spain. This huge, beautiful crochet world never ceases to amaze me, but let me know if y'all know of any other designers in Spain. Ali is the director of a nursery school by day and is a crocheter in her free time. She draws tons of inspiration from knit pieces, but is quick to assure you that everything she makes is crochet. Even this cardigan I made would take a highly trained eye to realize this is crochet and not knit. I absolutely adore Ali's design style and just her fashion sense in general, so I highly suggest checking out her Instagram and her patterns. Ali has been crocheting since 2012 and recently picked up knitting in 2019, so maybe there are some knit patterns on the way. Ali has her patterns available on her personal website as well as Ravelry. Both will be linked in the description box below. Also, most if not all of her patterns come in both English and Spanish. Like most designers I make from, YALL has just too many good pattern options to choose from. Thank goodness I love cardigans as much as I do, because choosing a pattern would have taken me forever. This literally checked all the boxes for me. It was crochet, it looked like knit, and it used a thin yarn. There was honestly nothing more I could ask for. This pattern was written very well. She provided tons of links to helpful video tutorials, and I highly suggest watching all of them. She also includes charts in the pattern, which I found to be extremely helpful. This cardigan is constructed by panels that are seamed together. As y'all know, that's typically not my favorite way to construct a garment, but this cardigan has so much drape and turned out so beautifully that I don't really mind the construction of it at all. Also, at the beginning of the pattern, YALL provides her email so that you can ask her any questions you may have. This might seem insignificant, but there are some designers out there that would really appreciate you buying their pattern, making their pattern, posting about their pattern, but for the most part, leaving them alone. I thought it was so sweet that she added her contact information so clearly. I could go on and on about how great this pattern was, but I think y'all get the point. However, I will point out one possible con. I want to make it very clear that this was not a con for me, but I could completely see how it would be a con for someone else. I don't want y'all to be so enamored by my cute cardigan that y'all get shocked when you purchase it. Please be aware that this pattern is made in one size only. This pattern is written for the exact measurements of the cardigan YALL made for herself. She does provide gauge and give measurements of what the final garment size is. She even encourages you to make modifications as you see fit. However, I can understand for the millions of people that want to make this cardigan in a size smaller, larger, shorter, or longer than YALL's, this might seem like an inconvenience. I personally didn't find that to be the case. I got started on this cardigan thinking the way it was written would work perfectly for me. However, after I finished the front two panels, I realized that the cardigan seemed like it was going to be too short for me. Starting over to make these panels longer was just not an option for me, so I took YALL's advice and got a bit creative. I made the front and back panels following YALL's pattern exactly, but in order to get the length that I wanted from the cardigan, I added these shoulder rectangles. I made them long ways, so if I wanted the cardigan to be longer, I just needed to add another row. Feel free to take this tip as you complete the pattern for yourself. I actually love how this cardigan turned out. It gives me serious grandpa vibes. All in all, this is a fabulous pattern, and I really hope that the one size isn't a deterrent for anyone. We have a new yarn on the channel today, brought to us by the lovely people at WeCrochet, who are again sponsoring today's video. I'm not sure if you can tell, but today's yarn is a fancy one. This is the Alpaca Cloud DK yarn in the color Lewis. This yarn is 100% baby alpaca and comes with 123 yards for every 50-gram ball. This is one of the softest yarns I've ever worked with, and it's perfect for any cold weather garments. The care instructions suggest hand washing and drying flat. I've been spending the last few makes trying to step out of my box and impress y'all with some amazing colors, but for this make, I wanted to go back to my roots and pick something neutral that I knew would match a ton of things. Being that this is a fancier yarn, I do suggest this yarn for the more advanced crocheter or for that beginner that's feeling a bit bougie. The pattern actually suggests using a DK yarn along with a lace yarn. Pairing DK and lace was completely new to me. I chose a white mohair to go with this alpaca yarn, and it just made the gorgeous brown color of the Lewis look a little bit dusty. I decided to only work with the DK yarn and completely eliminate the lace yarn altogether for this make. I think that was the best choice I could have made. I already have another make in mind that I can use the mohair on. As usual, I do have some of this Alpaca Cloud DK yarn left over, so if you'd like to get your hands on it, be sure to check my Mercari shop below. That's all I have for today. I hope y'all enjoyed this little shopping trip today. Thanks again to WeCrochet for sponsoring this video. And thank you to Amara for asking such a great question that led to this video idea. Honestly, if I convinced at least one person today that cardigans are the way to go, then I've done my job. I honestly doubt this is the last time you'll be hearing about Ollie on my channel because like I said before, her patterns are just simply too amazing. But until next time, see you in my next video. Bye. And I am about to go finish my hair. Bye.